And the next pitch is way outside.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 away.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, late here in game 4. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Two outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. There's a strike. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Hoskins. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Phillies down in order. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Luzardo back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. and lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting, the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
2 down, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
56.
Grant Anderson.
Rick Anderson.
And now it's JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Fastball is outside.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Way high there. And that's ball 1. Anderson, a 6-foot righty, 180 pounds. And they traded for him earlier this year. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. And the sweeper is off the plate. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jarrett Koenig appears to be getting loose. Mears, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
This is Bryson Stott. This to center field. Perkins on the move. He's got it. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Strike on the inside corner. In the dirt. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. It was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play. Real Muto over at second. Castellanos at first. 2 out of the inning.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground to the left. Oh, and it hits the base. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 11-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down.
Ball 3.
Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one in the air center field. Perkins sizing this one up. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 11 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Strom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
In for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. This is Bryce Terang.
Number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball. One out, base is empty. Up the middle, Turner. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, now Freeland.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Inside, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. William Contreras getting ready to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one ripped left field. That's back there. That one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-4.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Slider misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. Through 8 full, this is the National League Championship Series on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears. Here's Bryce Harper, 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
The center fielder, number 2, Harrison Bader.
And at first, Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. That one misses. Ball 1. The Phils up big in this one late here in game 4. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one ripped. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 13-4.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. And there's a ball. That's to third, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ball one
One
there.
ball, one strike.
And a breaking ball misses outside. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one
Off the plate,
missed.
ball one.
And the 1-0. And
Ball.
another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across, and the inning is over. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
50.
start the bottom of the 9th. Orion Kerkering.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off
Now the
for
left fielder,
Brewers,
Jackson
the left fielder,
Chorio.
Jackson Chorio.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader squeezes it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Andrew Vaughn now.
Vaughn.
1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering is down low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Left side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Number 21 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. One strike away. That's to third, and it goes just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your life.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.